ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing today? In this video, I'm going to discuss on why I hit the gym and how I hit the gym every day as a stoner, and how this is only if you're kind of interested on figuring out how you can get your motivation on getting fit, or just hitting the gym in general. You know what I'm saying? I hope you're smoking on something, drinking on something, or if you're just chilling, watching my video. Yeah, I appreciate that. So let's dive right into it, shall we? Alright, the reason why I'm making this type of video real quick is because I get a lot of this types of questions mainly on TikTok and my DMs from a lot of people. If they recently got their gym memberships or they just got motivated to work out more. And that, also motivates me to, and keeps myself hold accountable, whenever I hit the gym, or if I don't feel like working out, which, I have those types of days where it's like I just don't have the motivation. But, here are the 4 ways of how I stay motivated, or how I keep hitting the gym every single day as a stoner. You know what I'm saying? And I hope you learned something from this video. If you relate to this, in some type of way, hey, hit the like, comment down below if you want something, like if you want to learn something more about it, or if you want me to go more in depth about it, or if you just have any other questions, but other than that, let's dive right into the first reason. And now the first most obvious reason, that a lot of people know on how to stay motivated working out, or just try to get the energy to work out, is a pre-workout. You know what I'm saying? A pre-workout helps. I have never taken a pre-workout until I was about 8 months in to a year in at the very least of working out, and I tried it out. I checked out the caffeine intake and all the other chemicals that are in the pre-workout, and I would take it. And I remember one day I'm walking in the gym, and then I'm just, I think it was chest day. Yeah, it was chest day. And I'm just, going crazy, you just got to take the pre-workout at a certain time. And once I found that one correct pre-workout, I was looking like a fucking crackhead. I would lift the bar like it's a fucking feather, and I would get up immediately, change the plate. I felt like I had the most energy in the world. And some people would notice it too, and so is super recently too. A couple weeks ago, I was going super crazy in the gym. I couldn't stop working out for an hour, I couldn't even stop lifting the weight, until, my arms felt like a spaghetti afterwards, But obviously a pre-workout, if you want to try it out, start at a very, very low caffeine tolerance, content. 200 milligrams at the very most you should do. And, you're gonna feel very, very jittery. You're gonna feel the tinglingness all over your body. There's some pre-workouts make you feel that tinglingness all over your body, but most pre-workouts, you just feel very jittery and energized enough to complete your full workout. And if you're not a fan of caffeine, there are more natural pre-workouts that have no caffeine in it at all, where it just, boosts up your electrolytes and, stuff like that, but number one reason is a pre-workout. Number one way is a pre-workout, aka, energy drink. I don't recommend energy drinks because those don't really work really well for me. It might work really well for you, because I see some people in the gym with the energy drink cans and the bottles and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It might work for you, but for me, I just don't like it, because of the taste and, and the caffeine that doesn't hit me like that. So, yeah. Second way I would have to say is progress. When I first started working out, I was very skinny and wasn't really that much in shape. Well, I was very skinny, and when I first started, I was way a little lower than 150, 145, and I'm 5'6", 5'7". I've been 5'7" since I was 14 years old, so I've been the same height all my life. But yeah, when I first started, I was just very skinny. and I just kept going and going. I mean, I first started working out at home, and I was very skinny, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I should just take this energy on the workout, and I didn't see that much progress until like a good like 6 to 8 months in. Is when I would say at least a year in is when I started like a crazy progress. I would say at least a year in. Of consistently hitting the gym. Well, that's when the gyms finally opened. Is when I was like 4 or 5 months in of working out. And then I finally started hitting the gym for reals. And then that's when I started growing a little bit by bit by bit. And you know what I'm saying? Until this year when I progressed the most, I really couldn't I couldn't stop looking at myself in the mirror damn near. I'm like, yo, like you feel like a prize, like you feel like a trophy when you're almost not like total not when you're 100% at your goal, but I'm not 100% at my goal yet, so I don't know that feeling. But when you have a huge progress and you already feel content, you feel like a prize. You feel like a trophy when you look at yourself in the mirror every other time. You know what I'm saying? Once you start, progressing a little bit by bit by bit. Like whether you're trying to gain muscle or if you're just trying to lose weight. Like I'm at that phase now where I'm just trying to lower my body fat. My muscles are growing slowly, but I feel like it'll grow faster if I lower my body fat. So that's kind of my goal right now. But when I first started, I was really, really skinny. It was really hard to like do a pull up or like do some curls. I mean, I had done a lot of curls when I was 12, 13 years old. That was when I first started working out, and then I stopped for a while and until like adulthood. And I mean, I liked, I saw the progress, and once you see your first progress, you're never gonna want to give up. You know what I'm saying? So like you're never gonna want to go back to where you used to look like, because you're like, damn, like I look like a prize now. People look at you better, like people treat you better. You look, you feel better. Um, yeah, most of the time, people will treat you better and you'll feel a lot better. It might not solve 100% of like all the problems in your life, like, paying bills and shit, blah, 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 blah. But for the most part, you really physically feel good when when you see a lot of progress or even a bit of progress. You're like, shit, like, wow, that's all I had to do? Oh, bad. I'm gonna keep going with this. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's number 2 way of how I keep going. The third way of how I keep hitting the gym or how I keep getting energy to the gym is sexual frustration. I mean, if you get a lot of girls or if you have a girlfriend, you don't have any sexual frustration at all, like I do. Like I get it all the time, as a guy. But, I mean, my testosterone is like crazy high. And whenever I see a hot girl, I'm like, yo, like I gotta like, break her back, you know what I'm saying? So I take that energy into hitting the gym, you know what I'm saying? And that low key helps a lot, like no matter how like horny I get, if I do something, if I do a push up or if I do like, if I just hit the gym right then and there, sometimes I would hit the gym twice, a day, you know what I'm saying? Like, then I hit the workout and I feel better. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, I don't really get girls that often at all. I don't give a fuck about that because all you need is just one bitch to have a kid and to ruin your life. And I'm like, all right, let me kind of slow my life down and really just make my shit right first before I try to get someone else right. So I'm kind of a virgin. I'm kind of a 23, 22-year-old virgin. It is what it is. That's why I started smoking pot at a young age. But and I kind of take that extra urge, like, nah, I need to make out with a girl, to the gym. Yeah, do I see hot girls in the gym? Damn near all the fucking time, every fucking day, damn near. Depends on which gym I go to. Like, if I go to Crunch, I'll see, like, one, somewhat attractive girl. Depends which neighborhood I go to. Like, back in my hometown gym, They were mostly just girls in my skin color, which I like those girls too, a lot. You know what I'm saying? If you're beautiful, you have that nice curve, you got that curve, curly hair or that puffy hair. I don't care what your hair look like. If you're beautiful to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, and when I moved out in the other neighborhood, the other Crunch Fitness I went to, there were somewhat hot girls. I mean, they were they were mostly like how can I say it? They were mostly like brown girls, like they weren't like the brown girls that I like, but mostly the ones that just beginning to get in shape. But when I got to LA Fitness, son, there are all types of sexy ass girls in there. You know what I'm saying? I would be looking. I'm not a creep. But if the shit is in front of my face, I'm a look. I'm a man. I'm a straight man. I'm a look. But I'm not gonna stare. I just look and I look as I walk. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Sometimes it's in front of my face. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I see all types of like hot ladies and girls in the gym. You know what I'm saying? At this gym I go to now, to the point where I'm like, yo, like, I don't want to go to any other gym. Damn it. Like, I mean, I might go to the other LA Fitness that's like 2 hours away from my apartment. You know what I'm saying? To see the difference over there, but I don't think it's gonna be that much of a difference at all. But like, it'd be hot ass chicks in there, man. But yeah, like I'm just, that's just probably like the most reason why I hit the gym every day. It's cause like ain't no women give me attention like that. I mean, I have a couple of like regular girl friends, like where we talking as regular friends, but I mean, once in a blue moon, but other than that, that's the third reason why I hit the gym because hey, I don't get girls, and if you want to hit the gym faster, I suggest just break up with your girlfriend for at least 2 months, and you'll get your energy. You know what I'm saying? You'll have that energy to hit the gym every fucking day. You'll see a huge difference. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just the third reason. So the final reason why I hit the gym is because I like to feel the endorphin high. Now, there's like 3 different types of highs I kind of get from working out if I work out hard enough. A, the caffeinated high from the pre-workout. 2, the runner's high from the treadmill, if I do a lot of cardio. And 3, that, I'm getting this high kind of recently, like at least for the past like month or two. Like if I lift very heavy, if I don't breathe too much, I mean, well, if I do breathe a lot, even if I do that, like, but if I like lift, if I go crazy and I go off the machine, I get extremely lightheaded feeling. Like I get so lightheaded, and I drink a lot of water too, so it's like, I don't know, maybe it's high blood pressure or some shit. I don't know, whatever it is, but I mean, that's just the kind of feeling I've been getting kind of recently. But I mean, other than endorphin high, I just like that feeling of just lifting the weight and knowing that I did a full set, or I like that feeling of like hitting your ultimate like. Well, now that I'm young, like I like that feeling of like being able to lift the heaviest weight that that I had trouble with a year ago. Like not today, like yesterday. I hit my bench max that I hit a year ago. Like I haven't done a bench max in over a year, and I did that same bench max, and I was able to do 2 reps. I was like, whoa! But then I had to, I did with the gloves on too, to protect my palms because it's very heavy on my hands. So it's like the gloves made it way easier too. So that feeling also is like really great. It's that it's like a kind of a high, but like that feeling where it's like, yo, like I could be able to do this shit. Shit, I feel like I can do what I want. Or I can accomplish whatever I want as long as I put my mind to it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's kind of like the last reason why I hit the gym, because of the endorphin high that I get. There were times where like, I would get, really turned on, from seeing hot girls in the gyms, you know what I'm saying? But that's besides the point. But then when the minute I feel that shit, that's when I go on the machine. I don't care if I'm not doing legs, I'm hitting legs. I don't care if I'm not doing back, I'm hitting back. And then I lift heavy weights. But that only happens like very rarely nowadays. I mean, well, not nowadays, but that rarely happens. But whenever it does happen, I kind of hop on that shit and then just take care of that shit. But there you have it. That's the main reasons why I hit the gym and how I, hit the gym as a stoner. You know what I'm saying? Despite that, I get high. Sometimes there were, some points, there are days where I would just hit the pen right after the workout because I would feel a stomach ache. But that only happens once in a blue moon. But, yeah, I hope you guys learned something or related to this video or just, had a good time watching this video. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to follow my social medias, I'll put it in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next video, alright? Peace out.